So I say, hey guys, it's Klaus. Welcome back to another video. You know, teamwork is a great thing. It's wonderful when you experience it or when you witness it. And today I have an example for you of what I think is one of the best illustrations of teamwork that I've seen in this game in a long time. And in order to really give you a good feeling of what teamwork is, you've got to be able to see the video from two perspectives, and that's what we're going to do today. Let me introduce to you the two main characters. IFQ in his Hodgkiss EBR, that French wheeled tier 7, I guess it's a light tank. We're going to watch the game from his perspective, and as well Cluster 12 in his Skoda T25 tier 6 Czechoslovakian auto-loading tank. Two completely different tanks, and these guys, I think, play their tanks perfectly. They play to their strengths, they are knowledgeable of their weakness, and they play together. Let's watch this game unfold. Get ready to witness the Klaus Kellerman multi-perspective extravaganza. And of course we're starting with the EBR because it's the fast tank. Look at this thing. He's miles ahead of everyone. Well, that's the strength of this tank, is speed. Speed and the auto-aiming assist mod that Wargaming lets you have when you have these tanks. Let's watch what he does. He, of course, scurries out in front of everyone just to get some early spots, and this is what he should do. There's a fine line now between spotting and doing some aggressive active spotting and being reckless. Let's hope he is not reckless. Well, he's not reckless because, you know, if he died right at the beginning of the game, as most of these light tanks do, these wheeled tanks, then it wouldn't be very much of a teamwork video, would it? So let's just watch what he does here. He's just driving around. He lights some people. He tries to auto-lock on them. He hasn't taken any shots. He's not doing anything stupid there. He's got a little bit of assist. He lit those guys, and I think his artillery took a shot. He's doing the best he can, just taking his time to light people and trying not to get hit. Whoa, he almost hit his teammate there. There is another wheeled vehicle on his team. Now, I think he, being at the lower tiers, maybe not fully appreciated the limitations of these vehicles. You can get hit easily. Oh, look, he's taken a couple of hits now. He's paid back that guy with one shot, but what does he have, a flat tire? He's slowed down. He's taken 3 hits. He's missed another shot, and he's lost half his HP. There you go, half his HP. And all he's got to show for it so far is 145 damage assists. So, you know, not starting very well, doing what he should do. But his team didn't really shoot a lot of the tanks he spotted, and they were in cover. It wasn't their fault. He's just trying his best. Pretty mediocre start. Let's see how the Skoda started this game completely differently, completely different tank. And he is not top tier like the EBR is. He's mid tier. And he is going to play this game much, much, much more cautiously. Now, what's the strength of his tank? He's got an auto-loader. And that's not that much of a strength when you're not top tier. Well, no, I guess it's a pretty good strength. Oh, there's the other wheeled vehicle heading out in front of him. He has a big weakness, though, is that he's not as mobile and he has no armor. Especially not as... well, even as top tier, you consider that this tank doesn't have any armor. So he does not want to get in there and brawl, because if you get in there and brawl with this tank, you're going to get 3 shots, and then while you're reloading, you're not going to bounce anything, you're not going to be able to avoid anything, and you usually die quickly. So this is what he's doing here. He's parked himself at range, and he's going to try and provide support fire. Basically, he's going to try and shoot the targets that his teammate in the EBR lights. And so far, he's done none of that. He hasn't done anything, but he has not taken any damage. And he realizes that he does not have to spot the enemies to shoot them. There's one there. Will he get some shots? Oh, he's detected. I was just saying, he realizes that he does not have to be the one who spots the enemies to shoot them. It's enough to have one person on your team spot them and try and shoot them from cover or from range. And is he actually going to get some shots eventually? Is he going to get some shots? There's a tiger there. Does he get a shot on the tiger? He's just... there he goes. He gets his first shot, which is a bounce, which is unfortunate, but well, he has not been shot in return, which is important. A common thread in a lot of the great games that I see from multiple players or individuals is that they do not die immediately. That's what he's trying to do. Okay, there he's got a target now. He's got a full Clip 1, 2, 3 shots. Oh, snap! Boom! Oh, he's hit back for 218 damage and ammo racked. Because that was a T-3485M, and it's a Tier 6 premium tank, and there is no Russian bias in this game. So he decides to retreat back even a little bit further. Meanwhile, the EBR is undeterred and undaunted in his attempts to actively spot and surges forward again. Now, he's got to be careful because there's lots of enemies, so he's going to just try and crest those ridge lines and not allow himself to be a target. You'll notice the other wheeled vehicle on his team is already dead. He was too reckless. So here he goes. He's going to try and spot for his team. Oh, and his own teammate has shot him up the ass. The Churchill 7 has shot him up the ass, and he says, screw this, I'm retreating. Well, let's watch the Skoda then if he's retreating. The Skoda is retreating as well, and he moves into an area where he can still get shots, but from farther away. He's looking at his view range circles now. Might as well get in that bush. Those two enemies are behind houses, so they can't detect him. He'll be able to shoot this BDR and not be detected if he shoots. So there he goes. He said 1, 2, and 3 shots. Only one penetrated, but he did not get spotted, and no one shot him back. Okay, so he's playing the support role from afar, while the EBR is trying to spot. Unfortunately, he was shot up the ass by his own teammate. This is completely different play styles, and both effective. And, oh, he's got some shots on the Tiger now. Why is the Tiger's turret pointed in that direction? He's getting shots on the side of him, and he's penned 1 out of 2. And, well, he's going to miss that one as well. But he got another hit from this distance. Why did that Tiger have his turret turned around? Well, let's see if we can see it from the EBR's perspective. IFQ, after being shot up the ass by his teammate, is now precariously low on HP, but decides, well, you know, I'm the fast guy. I'm going to try and maybe I should just go behind the enemy so my own teammates don't shoot me. And he's spotted, but he's pulling off an aggressive flanking maneuver here. He uses the auto aim, then takes 1 shot. Ooh, that was a nice shot. Well, that was a very nice shot. I think he had HE loaded there for the soft target. He gets hit back though, and he takes him out. And he's still scrambling around there. Do not get hit. Do not get hit. They're ignoring him, or at least missing him. And now he's, why is that Tiger? Yeah, this is why the Tiger had his turret facing the other way, because everyone is confused and frustrated that there's this wheeled vehicle driving around in amongst them. And no one's shooting at him, but they're all concentrating on him. They're all pointing at him. Oh, he's taking another hit from this T-67. He's got to take care of that guy. That T-67 has hit him multiple times. There's 1. Can he take him out? Oh, he's got hit again. That T-67 is a problem. Now slow down, make your shot count there. He's taking out the T-67, and he's stunned. He took out the T-67, but he got stunned doing it. Time to relocate. He's avoiding fire now and is rethinking what he should do. The Skoda, in the meantime, is still supplying support fire. That's why he's able to get these shots. You see, these enemies aren't even facing him. Not that he could get detected anyway. Completely different way of playing, and in my opinion, playing into the strengths and the weaknesses of their respective tanks. Right, this is now look the T-3485M that put a hurting on him earlier. He bounces one, but he's disappeared, but he's still there. He took him out. He took out the T-3485M. Payback, and he's reloading, and he's doing this without getting hit in return. And that HP is going to come in very, very handy later on in the game. And that's an ingredient that I notice in almost every great game, is not throwing away your HP early. Now he's going to try and take the last shot on this Tiger. He can't get it because the Tiger is behind the house. The Tiger is hiding behind the house. He can't get the shot, but someone took him out. We'll see who did that in a minute. And now that this flank has cleared, he can concentrate on the other side, which has fallen. They are losing, and it took them way too long to clear out the forest there. Now he can get a shot on that KV-1S and take him out. Mamere. So he's he's done okay so far. Not great. Now he's moving to the weak flank. What did the EBR do during that flurry? Well, he was still driving around like a lunatic, taking 1 guy out. That was the BDR, I think. And there's the Tiger. The Tiger that was hiding behind the house. Tiger that was behind me. He missed his shot. The Tiger doesn't even know he's here now. Yeah, hello, Tiger. Goodbye, Tiger. Time for you to go back to the garage. And in all fairness, what's a Tiger going to do these days? I mean, the turret on the Tiger cannot turn fast enough if one of these vehicles gets close to it, the Tiger can do nothing. Nothing. And look at that. He takes a shot on the move at 80 kilometers an hour. Boom! Right? With the auto. Like, on the move, 80 kilometers an hour, pumps one into the KV-1S, and we know that the Skoda took him out. And now he's going to move to the weak flank as well, and he's much faster. He's going to get there faster than the Skoda. There's the Skoda calling help. And he stops behind this bush because there is a fine line between being reckless and spotting. Oh, he is spotted. Now he's going to do a smart thing. He's just going to reverse. He's not going to go forward and try and turn. These things are just as fast in reverse as they are going forward. Just that little maneuver. He racked up about 300 spotting assist. And he's moving in to help his Skoda. Now, why isn't that Skoda killing that guy? What are you doing, Skoda? I notice he's shooting, but he hasn't hit any of his shots. So he has to go in and do it himself, crest the hill, take him out. Skoda, why didn't you take him out? Well, sometimes when you notice a teammate doing that, you're not really sure why, but we happen to have both games, so we can check it out. Skoda, what were you doing? Well, he was here. He was moving to the same weak side. He was doing it very cautiously, as he's done everything so far in this game, hugging the edge of the map, sticking to the undulations in the topography, and using the bushes. And this is right about when he's calling help. He notices there's a WZ and a T-52. That guy is spotted, and he manages to take some shots and take him out. Now, why didn't he kill this WZ? He manages to track him and take 2 shots on him. Now he's reloading. He's reloading, he's reloading, he's reloading, he's reloading, and he is completely loaded now. Misses 1 and misses 2 because these shots, the game just decided that they would disappear. And EBR takes him out. So that's what happens sometimes when you notice your teammate's not helping you and you're wondering, what the hell is he doing? Well, maybe the game decided that his shots will just disappear and do nothing. So don't always blame your teammate. How did he miss those 3 shots? I have no idea actually what happened. You can watch it again. Did he hit the ground? I don't know. Well, let's see what the EBR is up to. He's still driving around. There he is up there. He spotted the Type T-34, and that guy's been taken out. More spotting assist for him. And where does he go now? It's all up to him. He's the eyes for the team now. He's just going stealth. And where will he go? Where will he spot? Well, let's watch. He's heading towards the forest. Oh, there's a KV-2. Probably not a good idea to mess with the KV-2, especially this low on HP. Can handle the KV-2 later. Or maybe, is he going to go for... I don't think so. Yeah, he's heading towards the west. There is an IKV somewhere over there. Where is he? And he's moving towards that direction, just hoping to spot someone. Not really sure who. There's that KV-2 again. Yeah, don't mess with him. Someone's pinging the corner of the map. There's the IKV. He's up on the hill. You have to get pretty close to him to spot him. 1 shot on the move, of course, because why not? And oh, he's taking more damage. Someone else is shooting him. And he crests the hill here. Auto lock. Boom. Took him out. He did get a little bit of help. He did get a little bit, and he respots the KV-2. Who helped him there with that IKV? Well, you know who helped him. Let's switch back. The Skoda, who is in the bushes. The slow tank, who's playing cautiously. Who knows that guns can shoot far. He doesn't have to be right beside the enemies to shoot them. He just has to have a teammate that does that for him. And they're both playing their tanks perfectly to their strengths. And not badly with respect to their weaknesses. Did I say that right? They are cognizant of their weaknesses, and they are confident of their strengths, is what I'm trying to say. So look at that. That guy spotted, and he pumps 1 and 2 shots to soften him up for his teammate to then crest the hill. He would have got him if he reloaded, but boom. He was auto-locked and got him. And that KV-2 that was lit a couple of times, you don't have to be right beside him to shoot. Look how much HP the KV-2 has now. There he is. He manages to, from this distance, he's going to pump 1, 2, and 3 shots in that general direction. Did he hit any of them? Well, let's see what the EBR sees now. We'll switch back to him, and he's finished off that IKV on the hill, and now he's going to move closer to the KV-2. How much HP does the KV-2 have now? Let's wait till he's... There he is. Oh, he's a 1-shot now. So, yes, some of those shots did hit, and he takes him out. Did I tell you that this was teamwork? Now, I don't know if they... Well, I do know. They did not plan this. They are not on TeamSpeak talking to each other. They're just two random guys that are playing the game, both playing their tanks to their strengths, both knowledgeable about their weakness, both of them not doing anything stupid, and they're managing to appear like they're just having the greatest complementary game. They are just helping each other out. Look at this. Okay, he spotted a PZ down there. Don't mess with him. I wouldn't mess with that Churchill 7-2. He shot you up the ass once. He's going to go and engage this Russian Su-100M1. This is a tough tank. He's going to bounce on him. He's going to need help with this guy. He's got the speed. He's behind him. Can he take a shot at him? Yeah, pump one shot up his ass. Do not stop. He doesn't want to get hit by artillery. And can he get it? Oh, he was almost done there. He took another shot up. He needs someone to soften him up. Go around the house. Don't stop moving because you don't want to get hit by Artie. He needs someone to help him with this, guys. Anyone going to help him? This is the situation where a lot of people would start pinging the map. Help, help, help. Wondering why their teammates aren't helping. And he finally takes him out. Oh, in the heat of the battle, in the heat of the moment, you might not know what's going on, but we can watch now. What did the Skoda do while this was going on? He was sticking to the edge of the map, being cautious, as he has been the whole game. Just moving into positions where he can shoot anyone that his teammates will spot. In particular, he's following the EBR because he knows that if that EBR spots anyone, he wants to be in a position where he can take advantage of that, but not take return fire himself. So he's going up onto the high ground because he knows he has really good angles here to most of the map. And there, the EBR has spotted that Russian TD. He's moving into positions where he can help. The Churchill, who is down there, is taking hits from the artillery because he's spotted. Oh, there's that German tank. Yeah, forget about him. Forget about him. You got to help your EBR buddy there that's fighting this SU. Here he goes. Let's see how many shots he managed to get into him. He's moving into the bushes. He's in cover. That guy's kind of on the edge of his view range. The Churchill is dead, obviously, because he's right up there. He's pumped 1, 2. He hit 1 out of 3 shots there. The EBR is circling around, trying not to die. He's reloading. Does he get any more shots into him? Let's watch here. He takes 1 and hits, and 2 and hits, and he bounces the 3rd one, but that's okay, because the EBR shoots him up the ass and kills him. So yes, a teammate that is far away from you can help you. And in fact, that's the best type of support. You notice the Churchill was right there in the thick of things, was taken out. Because you don't need everyone spotting. Now he's being cautious again. Why? Because he wants the EBR to spot for him. So here he goes. The EBR now, after taking out that SU, is doing the little avoidance maneuver. Doesn't want to get hit by artillery. And now moves towards the enemies again. He knows there's a PZ-4H there. Doesn't want to mess with him yet. He's going to go the long way and see if he can spot the artillery. Oh, he almost flipped himself there. Meanwhile, his buddy in the Skoda is just driving along that ridgeline. That is a little bit reckless because that PZ-4H could see him. Oh, he's stopped. Yeah, he's waiting. And now, oh, he's taking shots on that artillery. Who spotted that artillery? I don't think the EBR spotted it. He would have, but the Skoda moved up. Let's switch to the Skoda's perspective. He was moving up here, being cautious, waiting for the EBR to spot for him. He knows where the PZ-4H is, so I guess he believes he's safe here. And he's just going to move to this bush, and he's waiting for the EBR, but he spots the artillery, who for some reason is in the open in the cap instead of in the bushes, and he takes him out. That's what happens when there's a Muppet on the enemy team that doesn't know that bushes create concealment, that you get some free damage. These two guys now platoon, and now he's going to wait for the EBR to spot. There goes the EBR. He's moving along the edge of the map now. There's one artillery and a PZ. They know where the PZ is, the PZ-4H, so don't mess with him. Find the artillery first. Where is he? I'm sure the EBR will find him. He's got, oh, there, he spotted him. He has spotted that artillery. So the Skoda, who was waiting on the ridgeline here, waiting for his teammate to do his stuff. There goes the EBR. He just circles down there along the edge of the map. He spots the artillery. Well, you've got a teammate here that could take 1, 2, 3 shots, not get detected, and take him out. Ma mère. Now they're going to work on this PZ, who's looking to his left there. He's looking at the EBR. He takes 3 hits from an invisible tank. The only tank he can see is this EBR. After this artillery was taken out, the EBR pokes the ridgeline here, gets detected. The PZ-4H sees the EBR. He's looking his way. He gets hit 3 times by the Skoda. The EBR circles. There's the 3rd hit by the Skoda. The EBR moves in, auto-locks and misses. What is that PZ-4H thinking now? He's wondering who's going to hit me next. The EBR takes, he doesn't get a shot. He's moving cautiously now because he knows he was lit. The PZ knows he's here. He takes a shot, but he hits the house. He has missed. Meanwhile, the Skoda has decided that, okay, he's taking his long-range shots and he can move in now. He starts closing the gap. He's moving straight for the PZ-4H. The EBR looks like he's creeping up as well. They've got this guy in a little bit of a pincer maneuver now. Here he goes. Is he going to? Yes, he's going to take 1 shot here. He's spotted, but he hides. He bounces a shot and hides behind the house. He hides behind the house. The PZ is now concentrating on him. He reverses because he's scared of the Skoda, which allows now the EBR, when he backs up after shooting down the house, to finish him off. Yeah, victory. Well played, guys. Unbelievable teamwork. Fantastic game. Look at these results. Look at all those medals. Look at that. On top, look at the list of medals for this guy and this guy. The Skoda T25 Cluster 12. Shout out to you. Great game, buddy. And if Q in the Hodgkiss, shout out to you as well. I hope you guys enjoyed that. These videos take me a little bit longer to do, but I really enjoy making them. Leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know if you appreciate seeing the games from multi-perspectives like that. Let me know if you think it's worth it. I think it really illustrates how the different players are playing their game individually, but they're all trying to achieve the same goal. And sometimes you just got to understand that they might play their tank a little bit differently than the way that you will play yours.